Everybody is live. We are live. I'm waiting for the spinning wheel to stop. It says live video is starting. It looks like it started, but not here yet. Give me a second. We'll get to tapping real soon. There it is. We are live. Yes, we are. Hey, hello everybody. This is Gabriel with Stress Relief for Teachers. And I'm glad to be back. Today's Tuesday, and it's November 2nd. Yeah, it is November 2nd. And today I want to talk about abundance. You know, something that a lot of people struggle with their mindset. And I have this typing algorithm, you know, that I work with, and I want to be able to share it with you guys. Because quite frankly, abundance is everywhere. And you don't have to struggle with not having any abundance. It doesn't matter whether it's, you know, wealth abundance, health abundance, wisdom abundance. Abundance is everywhere. So thank you for being here today. And, you know, let me know where you're coming from. Hashtag live, you know, what country, you know, or replay. So get your mind out of the gutter really means exactly that. Get real positive about yourself and attract good things. Not that crap that we experience on a daily basis. And this takes some practice, and it becomes difficult for many because not only are our brains used to being in the gutter, but our bodies, they start to adapt that, and they actually become the brain, the mind of the body. So emotional freedom techniques can help you rewire new beliefs about money. And it all starts with becoming abundant with your mindset. It's all up here. Well, it's all over here in the subconscious. So, everyone experiences daily income blocks. We experience overspending, online pricing stresses, Black Fridays, Freaky Mondays, and every other weird spend your money and crash your health events. And then we get all pissed off and shut everybody around us down, and we don't want to talk about it. You know, we basically like, get out of my face kind of thing. But you're not alone. You know, the only people who do not struggle with their money mindset are those that practice abundance in their lives with gratitude. And I know your mind already is saying, don't listen to this positivity stuff. It doesn't work. Well, guess what? It does work. So talk about laughing all the way to the bank, okay? Well, here's the thing. Laughing is an elevated emotion of happiness. And I'd be damn happy if on a daily basis I attracted abundance instead of working hard for it. Not everybody wants money. Many people want an abundance of health. Many people want an abundance of wisdom. So here's the law of attraction equation that most people just don't get yet. A clear intention plus elevated emotions equals success. And that's hard science facts. So I'm going to break it down to you. It goes like this, all right? For example, I will make 5 figures a month by helping people learn how to dance salsa. Plus, and this is the elevated emotion part, I will express my gratitude and appreciation for those I help on a daily basis. And that equals success. So I'll give you 2 more examples. I will eliminate my physical pain and headaches today as I learn to say yes to great health. I will feel gratitude and love for myself and help my heart beat confidently like a tribal drum. Boom, boom, boom. Or here's the 3rd example. I will learn how to read and understand vertical farming so I can start to grow my own organic crops. I will be grateful and appreciate the knowledge I learned so my crops can, you know, feed my family. And all of that equals success. So a clear intention plus an elevated emotion, positive elevated emotion, okay, equals success. And that's your basic law of attraction equation. So the more detailed the clear intention is, plus a genuine, unforced, elevated emotion will manifest that which you desire greatly. It just does. Just be patient with yourself because both your brain and your body will resist. If you're not used to that, it's going to resist. Your brain's going to say, don't listen to yourself, and your body's just going to ignore you completely. So change takes time, because after years of believing to the contrary, you're going to get that kind of resistance. Now, whether you believe it or not, EFT tapping does help you to work through those blocks where your deep-seated false beliefs about money, about health, and knowledge come from. They're all in here. They're in your subconscious. But it's not your fault. This happened a long time ago, between the ages of 0 and 7. Today I'm going to share with you a tapping recipe to help you, all right, bake an abundance cake and eat it too. How's that sound? And you've heard of that phrase, right? Have your cake and eat it too. Well, now you get to actually bake your own abundance cake and eat that cake and love it and not feel guilty about it. You may feel like abundance is scarce or lacking. So don't believe that junk. Don't believe that. That's the opposite is true. Abundance is not lacking. It's just a belief that you have. So let's tap into your abundance mindset and get you feeling awesome. So here's step number 1, and this is something that I like to start with all my clients. You know, I'd like to take up the first 3 minutes to meditate with the HAB, H-A-B, the Heart Activation Breathing Exercise. And the audio is available. If you want it, ask me for it. You can get it for free in my community, private community, Stress Relief for Teachers. Or you can inbox me and say, hey, send me that audio. I will send you that meditation audio. So in order for this technique to be effective, ask yourself, how abundant do I feel right now? How abundant do you feel? That's not a bad question to ask yourself. And once you tune into this question and you start coming up with answers, because your brain wants to answer this question, it really does. I want you to rate the intensity of how you feel about this abundance that you say you don't have. And then you write that down from a scale of -10 being very scarce, there's a lack of abundance in your life, to 0 where you have abundance, to a +10 where you are just super powerful abundant. And this is called the SUE scale, the SUE scale, the Subjective Units of Experience scale. So if you're experiencing a lack, a scarcity of abundance in your life, write that down, rate that. That's important, because now you got a benchmark to work with after you're done tapping, and you're going to be like, wow, I don't feel like that anymore. And that's important for your subconscious, because this is how you rewire, this is how you reprogram your beliefs about money, about abundance. A lot of people say they believe it, but they only do is they work hard for the money. You don't have to work hard for it if you attract, law of attraction, if you attract the money towards you, the abundance towards you with positivity. This is a known fact. Don't scoff at it. So you're going to start tapping, okay? And this is your first round. The first round, you're going to start tapping on your karate chop right here. Okay, this is your karate chop, and I mentioned this in a lot of my previous videos, so already those who understand EFT, you'll know what I'm talking about. This is your karate chop point. And you want to start tapping this continuously as you, okay, state your setup phrase. Now, your setup phrase goes like this. Even though I have name of the problem, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And you'll get modified versions of that as you tap. So I'm going to give you the examples. Even though I sometimes believe in lack and scarcity, I choose to let go of my past and deeply love my life. Even though my life feels less than abundant today, I choose to expand my awareness and accept abundance in my life. Even though I felt unworthy, that I'm not confident, I choose to deeply and completely honor, love, and accept myself. And then you stop, you take a deep, unforced breath, pause it, and then you let it out. This is a good thing, because as you are lifting up all that breath. Okay, you're taking all that energy up to your brain. It's a good thing. And now you're going to continue your tapping with a second round. Now, this tapping technique is effective when your focus is on the gratitude that you have. So continue by slowly tapping the next 8 meridian points that I'm going to show you with a reminder phrase. And on this one, you're going to start on the corner of your eyebrow. Today, I allow abundance in my life. Then you go to the side of the eye. I will pay attention with focused awareness. Then you're going to go under your eye, right under the pupil. An abundant life fills my heart with gratitude. Under the nose. Feels like my heart is beating like a tribal drum. In the chin. There always is enough for me. On your collarbone. Enough love, appreciation, freedom to thrive. Under the arm. The universe is abundant in my heart. And then you go to the top of your head. The universe blesses me and everyone with abundance. Now you take a deep breath. Pause. And let it out. And take that deep breath. So your breath, all that oxygen, all that energy goes up to your brain. Because you got to remember, this is law of attraction stuff, right? So you want to be able to activate that energy that converts into frequency. That frequency carries information or data. That data are or is the affirmations that you're stating, and that goes out into the unified field. And that's how you attract all that goodwill back to you. It's a beautiful thing, but it takes practice. So after now that you took your second breath and you've done your first 2 rounds, rate the intensity of how you feel about abundance in your life. And again, on that scale, so you already wrote down the first one. Write down the second one. And now you got 2 benchmarks to look at. And you should be seeing a decrease or an improvement in your belief about abundance, about feeling lack, about feeling scarcity. And then we continue to tap, and we're going to round 3. And we're going to do the same thing, the same points. And we start with the corner of the eyebrow. Where is the abundance in my life today? Question it. Ask for it. Today, I expand my awareness of the abundance all around me. Expand that awareness. I will be aware of abundance and see it. Yes, be aware of your abundance. I will surrender to abundance with gratitude. The abundant truth is in my heart. I exude passion, purpose, and prosperity. I allow the universe to bless me in surprising and joyful ways. I am open to the flow of great abundance in all areas of my life. And you take another nice, long, deep breath from the diaphragm. And you pause. And you let it out. And feel all that energy rushing to your head. It does. It goes to your brain. Your brain needs that rush, needs that energy, okay, so it can put it out there. And now you go on to round number 4. And you're going to continue with the same tapping points. Corner of the eyebrow. Abundance fills me and flows through me. Abundance exists within my heart, my truth. I am abundance and I own it. I have everything I need to be successful. I am ready to share my gifts with the world. I surrender to the wisdom of the universe. I forgot the collarbone. I am aligned with my purpose. And it's okay if we broke rank, as long as you get it done. I am open to receiving unexpected opportunities. And then you take another deep breath and bring it all the way from the diaphragm. Pause. and let it out. And again, all that rush of energy is going to your brain, all that oxygen, all that positive feel, and it's going out into the universe. Because humans are transmitters. We are an electrical conductor. We got a negative in our tailbone and a positive up here. And when you send all that energy up into the unified field, you are attracting this abundance into your life. Your belief system right here is being rewired. It doesn't matter whether you believe it or not. It really doesn't. It works if you practice positivity. And now we're going to do round 5. This is the last round, and this one's going to take you over the top. And you're going to do it again. I love money because money loves me. I release all resistance to attracting money. I accept and receive unexpected money. I am proud of the person I am and the person I'm becoming. I am authentic, true, and graceful. I achieve whatever I set my mind to do. I choose faith over fear. I am financially free. You take one last deep breath. Bring it from the diaphragm. Pause it. And let it out. And feel that rush of energy just going up into your brain. I mean, that's just like, it's starting to, stimulate your pineal gland. It does. And it starts to put it out there into the unified field, attracting the abundance that you already believe in your subconscious brain, which is the best part. You're removing those limited beliefs, those false beliefs, and you believe in abundance. Now, pause and take a moment to reflect. Listen to your thoughts. Take a couple of minutes. Feel gratitude and appreciate the flow in and out of your heart. Ask yourself again, how abundant do I feel right now? And then rate that intensity. This is your 3rd rating. Now you got the first one, the second one. This is your 3rd one. And you should see a major improvement from not believing to really believing in this abundance that is available to you and everybody on the universe. Everybody. And then your session ends. Now, this is pretty cool. You now have a tool that in a few minutes you can effectively neutralize an emotional sting. And this is also going to help you get through these bad current situations. After a few rounds of tapping, you'll find that you effortlessly have memorized this recipe, this algorithm. And every time your brain says to you, hey man, you're not worthy, don't believe yourself, don't believe that. Go back to this tapping round and become that which you are, magnificent. And believe it and attract it because it works. Now please note, when doing EFT tapping on your own, if you aren't able to completely heal the issue that you're working on, I recommend working with an experienced EFT master practitioner. If you decide that this is the best course of action for you and you'd like to work with me, come and visit me at Stress Relief for Teachers on Facebook, or send me an inbox. I'll be more than happy to talk to you, have a conversation with you, answer your questions. The emotional freedom techniques that I cover with people are anxiety, anger, physical pain, phobia, self-sabotage. And the goal here is to give people the mindset, the skills, and the techniques of mastering their lives so that they can take charge and fill their lives with health, wealth, and abundance. That's real. An abundance of health, an abundance of wealth, an abundance of wisdom. So I help 10 people a month for free, bar none. Everybody, every month gets, 10 people get my 5-day workshop for free. Let me know if you want this EFT, gratitude, or abundance PDF, and I'd be more than happy to send it to you. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the time you've given me. I'm grateful. You guys have a great day. Talk to you soon.